boys and girls. Today we're going to be looking at a story together, and we're going to be focusing on finding our words that have the magic silent E at the end and have the vowel A. And the vowel A will be saying its name like acorn, because we learned how the magic silent E will make the vowel say its name, and when the E becomes silent. So right now on this story, I have up here on my slide is called Cake at the Lake. And I can see right away in my title, I've got the word cake and the word lake. And those are both words that have the magic E that's making the A say its name. So cake at the lake. So as we're going through and reading the story together, we're going to be focusing on finding those magic silent E words with the A. So if I look here in my first sentence, right up here to the period, I want you just to focus and see, here's my first sentence, and here's my second sentence. And just focusing on those two sentences, see if you can find the words that have the A and the magic E at the end. And you can pause the video so you can look for those words, but you're looking for the A and the silent E. And when you're ready, you can click play again, and you'll see me identify those words for you. Okay, so there's a word here, and we have a word right here, and the word right here. And then down in our second sentence, this word has the A and the silent E, and so does this one. So I want you to just look at those words now. If you want to pause again, you can, and just see if you can read some of those words. These first two ones right here are going to be boys' names, okay? And then once you figure out this one, this word is the same, and then this is going to be a girl's name. And so just remember, we've got the E making the A say its name. Okay, so you can go ahead and hit pause. Okay, and so now if you read those, this was Dave, this one was Jake, Lake, Jane, and there's the word lake again. And then you see some other words that are sight words that you probably know from kindergarten, the word and, the word to and the word the. There's the word at and the word the again. And there's a couple of words that might be a little bit difficult right now at this time. But I want you to try and see if you can read along with me as we read these two sentences. So we have Dave and Jake went to the lake. Jane was at the lake too. Okay, so let's try those again. You can even point on your screen as I'm pointing with my pencil here. Dave and Jake went to the lake. Jane was at the lake too. So now you see, you see we did the first two sentences, and now we've got our third sentence. It starts right here with a capital J and goes to the period. I want you to search again to see if you can find those words that have the magic E that is making the A say its name. Go ahead and hit pause, and then when you are ready, you can click play, and you'll see me show you where those words are. Okay, so then we have Jane again. Jane's. Here's Gave. There's another one, and another one. And here's one that we saw before, the word lake. Okay, so go ahead if you want to pause and give this sentence a try. You can practice those words. You've got several sight words. And then when you're ready, you can click play and you will hear me read it, and you can read along with me. Jane's mom gave her a cake to take to the lake. Jane's mom gave her a cake to take to the lake. And then we have another sentence. It's starting right here and ending right here. Again, you're going to do the same thing. You're going to pause and you're going to look for the magic E with the A words, and then you can click play. Remember, you're starting right here with where the D is, and you're going to where the period is. Okay, so you should have found this word, and some of these words you're starting to see are the same words that you might have seen earlier in the story. Now this one right here, I'm going to circle in a different color. This is tricky because it does have the E at the end. This is one of our sight words that we have to know by heart because it does not follow that same rule that we learned about with the A making the sound of its name. Okay, so go ahead and pause, and if you want to try and read that sentence, you can. And then when you're done, you can click play and you can read it with me to see how you did. Dave, Jake, and Jane looked for a place to have cake. Now, as we go through the rest of the story, I'm going to move my little boxes down to uncover more and more sentences. And I just want you to try the best you can to pause and try and read some of the words on your own. And then you can click play and you'll hear me read it to you. Now, some of these words will be hard and it's kind of a challenge, but I really would like for you to try it first and then click play so you can follow along. They found a cave. They got out of the sun in the shade of the cave. They found a cave. They got out of the sun in the shade of the cave. And now you see the last few sentences. We're going to start right here with the word they. And then you can try and go all the way down to the exclamation mark down here. It's a lot of words. So again, just do the best you can. Try and read some of them. And then when you're done, you can click play and you'll hear me reading it with you and for you. So if you have a little bit of trouble, that's okay. You can still practice a lot of those words on your own, but then you can hear me reading them to you. So click pause and give it a try. All right, so it says they got out of the sun in the shade of the cave. They put the cake on plates and ate. You could see frosting on Jake's face. Okay, now I'm just going to go through and read the whole story again for you all at once, and I want you to listen for those A words, and then if you feel like challenging yourself, you can pause it and you can try and read it all by yourself as well. Dave and Jake went to the lake. Jane was at the lake too. Jane's mom gave her a cake to take to the lake. Dave, Jake, and Jane looked for a place to have cake. They found a cave. They got out of the sun in the shade of the cave. They put the cake on plates and ate. You could see frosting on Jack's face.